So how are you everyone? Today again I'm here with my audio video clip on a poem of your classbook textbook poem, A Thing of Beauty, written by John Keats. This poem has been taken from your Flamingo book, and this is for CBSE and NCERT both. And as you all know, this poetry is written by the great poet of Romantic era called John Keats. So this poetry, The Thing of Beauty, is a part of his creation called Endymion. It was written by him in 1818. John Keats was a great English poet who had a very short lifespan of 25 years, and John Keats was born in 31st October 1975 and got dead in 23rd October 1821. Now let's move with the poetic lines of the entire poetry. So the line goes like, a thing of beauty is joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness. See the meaning. The poet says that any beautiful thing of the nature. Here the poet is describing about the beauty of the natural things, not the physical thing. So he says that its loveliness, the beauty of the natural thing, keep increasing. It never happens that it goes into nothingness. It never finishes. He further says that, but it will keep a bower quiet for us, and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. He says that thing of beauty will never pass into nothingness. Beside that, it will keep granting us, keep imparting us sweet dreams, health, and peaceful breathing. If you will see the lines of the stanza, you can easily understand one thing, that it has been written in rhyming couplet. So here, for example, you can see that earth and dirt are the closing word of the stanza. So they are rhyming with each other. Days and ways, these are again rhyming with each other. So the rhyming of this poetry discloses that it is having a rhyming scheme of rhyming couplets. Poet further says, a flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence of the inhuman dirt. The poet says that when we get birth, we get a flowery band that keep us bound with the earth. We never find ourselves out of this earth. We never find ourselves losing our hope in our God, losing hope in our surrounding. And despite all the despondence is the word that is for sadness. Despite all the despondence of the earth, inhuman dirt, of noble nature, of the gloomy days, all the unhealthy and over-darkened ways. We have all the unhealthy. The ways are not healthy. And it is immensely darkened. Despite that, we never lose hope in our God. And these all unhealthy and over-darkened ways are made for our searching. It is we have the duty to find out what is good and what is bad, and we have to behave in that manner. John Keats further says, some shape of beauty. Here, some shape means any natural thing or any natural entity. He says that some shape of beauty keeps away, overplays the darkness from our spirit. Such things are the sun, the moon, trees that are old or young, sprouting a steady boon for simple sheep. So here the poet says that from simple sheep to trees, from trees to moon, from moon to sun, everything is a natural entity, and these beautiful things have some meaning for us. They are not uselessly kept in the world. They have been kept for us so that we can get energy from them. We can get energized from them. We get inspiration from them. The poet further says that, and such are daffodils with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot season. The mead forest break, reach with sprinkling of fair musk-rose blooms. Here the poet says that the daffodils are the same beautiful things like the earlier things which he has described, and they live in a green world, in the forest, where there is a clear reel which makes a cooling covert for human beings. Earlier, God didn't know that we human beings are so imaginative that we will create a cooler for us. So the God has knowingly kept that clear reels in the forest, so that it could provide us some relaxation from the hot season. And the God has decorated the entire forest with musk-rose and different colors of flowers. This way your poetry finishes, and here are the hard words. You can go through it and understand the meaning of it. The poetry has been written in rhyming couplet, as I have further told you. Its rhyming scheme is AABB, and this entire poetry has been written in iambic pentameter. Again, iambic pentameter is the measurement of meter. Poet John Keats has used various poetic devices in this poetry, A Thing of Beauty. The first poetic device which he has described in the poem is alliteration. Alliteration is what you all be knowing. What is alliteration? Alliteration is repetition of consonantal sound that will become at the first of the word. Thereafter, assonance. Assonance is the repetition of pattern of vowel sound. Thereafter, imagery. Imagery is the poetic device. It means that when you will pronounce the word, you can create a picture of your own in your mind from those words. Metaphor, giving new name to something. And then onomatopoeia has been also used. It means words created from the sound of the thing. Then personification, the poet has tried to personify some dead thing. And then is refrain, again and again repeating the same poetic line in the poetry is called refrain. This is the poetic devices. These are the poetic devices which the poet has used in the poetry, A Thing of Beauty. Now I am going to add some more questions for you so that you can, when you appear for your examination, you can solve all the questions. So the very first question will be, what are the beautiful things that the poet has described in the poetry? Second thing, why we never lose hope in our life? Third question, that what these beautiful things provides us? The fourth question is, what is the role of the clear rills in the mid forest? So this way your examination can go in a smoother way. I think my audio video clip will be highly useful for you.